Hey guys, it's Alex back with another episode of Nerds Cast. Today I'm joined by
Matt.
which your specialist subject is?
Fallout.
Yes. Yeah, but that's not your specialist subject.
No, I know, but just
Okay.
Adam.
Yes.
My specialist subject is Borderlands.
Borderlands. And so?
Sophie, we all know mine. Disney!
Yeah, we don't know how long this one's coming out from all the others.
Marvel
Right.
X Disney ship.
Yes.
XXX.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to jump into the news section very, very quickly. If we do have any, Matt, do you have any news for us today?
Channing Tatum might not be Gambit.
Might not. Oh, thank God.
Might not be.
Might
I didn't
not
know
be.
he was going to be in the first
No,
place.
did
Oh,
I?
yeah, I mean, I'm
jeez.
assuming that you knew that there was going to be a Gambit standalone film.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was sounding great because I love Gambit as a character. He's
course.
probably the only one who can match up to Angela in terms of rating of Amazing Marvel character, and you know
God.
how
Yeah.
difficult
Yeah.
that is. So, yeah, and I was all happy, and then suddenly I realised that there would basically be 22 Jump Streets,
Channing Tatum.
but with magic.
Can we just get Chris Pratt to do all of them now?
Yeah, basically.
Can we just flip a coin and be like, if it's heads, it's Chris Pratt. If it's tails, we get Paul Rudd.
But yeah, okay. So why is that then being thought that may be the case?
One sec.
But yeah, I'm happy with that news. If that may be the case.
I'm immediately like Channing Tatum, but then immediately like, okay, that's cool then.
They haven't said a reason. I guess he just realised that nobody likes him.
Well, people like him, but it's only people that like him from Magic Mike, and then there's a few cool scenes in Jump Street.
Well, I wouldn't know, Alex. I haven't watched Magic Mike.
But I know a lot of people who enjoy it, and I haven't either, Matt.
Is there something I'm not telling us?
I know a lot of people who enjoy that film, so yeah, I'm extremely happy that he may not be Gambit. Because I was sad because I'm not liking most of the other films that are coming out, like Ant-Man and Fantastic Four.
As much of a wait, what?
What?
Why not? Why?
I don't like the Fantastic Four.
I'm
and
not.
I don't like Ant-Man.
I'm not
either.
interested in Fantastic Four, but Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
But
Wait.
why shrink anyone down ever? So what, you can summon animals? Great, cool.
Well, no, he gets
but-
better. He gets
insects?
strong.
Yeah, he gets stronger because he's like
Yeah.
has.
Okay,
strength.
great.
Yeah.
But
So
no,
what
and-
is it
and
essentially like?
costume
If you
strength.
punch a man when you're tiny, he still goes flying across
Yeah.
the room, even
But
though
no,
you're
he has
What?
he has like human strength amplified by ants'
like, yeah.
strength because
Oh, because
it's
the
like-
army ants.
He's
are
10
like the
times
strongest.
stronger.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So-
I'm still yet to see a useful.
But I do still think
because
that-
even if a car falls on you, you're dead anyway.
Well,
Army ants can't lift that shit off.
as much as I like Ant-Man, but I think there are probably a couple other heroes they could have added.
Yeah, I mean they could have
To
had
the
some cameos
Avengers.
of other heroes in that film to make it better.
Because I don't know, any Marvel hero that enters the world is going to end up as an Avenger. So they should,
Yeah.
Or
they should
something.
prioritise
Or-
who they want in the Avengers.
Or they're going to join
It's like-
Xavier's School of Gifted Youngsters.
It's like when they in like school. It's like you pick two captains and then they have to pick their team. They have to be like, okay, we want him, and then they
Yeah.
pick
So
them.
basically, the team leaders are Xavier
Yeah.
and whoever's leading Avengers.
Yep.
at this point.
Did you know Hugh Jackman might only be doing one more Wolverine film?
No.
And then he's done.
But that'll probably be the Wolverine Dies film if they're doing the. I hope that'll be the Wolverine Dies film because that would be a cool way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Did anyone understand the last Wolverine?
Wolverine? No, it's fucking ridiculous.
No, I haven't
why
seen
is
the
it
Wolverine.
Why is it Japanese?
I don't know.
But
I
it's
think
cool because it's like all
considering
samurai
Japanese-
and stuff. But I think that's the only reason why they did it.
But it just doesn't make any it doesn't.
I'll be honest, first
I
time
don't
I
get
watched it, I
why-
fell asleep.
I was half asleep. I don't get why it's necessary. Like, why do they take away his like adamantium claws? And, then he
And
goes
isn't
back
that
to
technically done
Chronicles?
by Future Past anyway?
Well, if we don't know whether or not he's going to get his adamantium yet.
Yeah.
It all depends.
Because it's all hinted at by, what was it, Strider?
Well, Stryker gets
Stryker,
killed,
sorry.
but Mystique becomes Stryker, so it's whether or not she decides she's going to put him through it.
Wait, was Days of Future Past before or after Wolverine?
It makes Wolverine obsolete.
Oh.
Wolverine's kind of like not
Basically,
with the
Future
X-Men
Past
film.
makes everything obsolete.
The only films now which count in X-Men universe is First Class,
Oh, great.
and now they've got a fresh start to do whatever they want.
And it's not as if that wasn't a mindfuck already.
Yeah, it was. I watched it for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and it was quite difficult to watch.
if you watch Days of Future Past and then you watch X-Men Origins Wolverine, it makes no sense.
The thing I hate about Future Past is the fact that they didn't explain why Xavier was alive.
Yes.
Because
That really annoys
at
me.
the
Do you
very
think that's
end-
deep in the comic book somewhere? And
Well, no, there is a myth behind it because like at the very end of
there's
X-Men
a
3, you
there's
see
like his brother or
you see
some
like
shit
a
that.
twin of him in a coma.
Yeah.
And basically, when he dies, he projects himself
His
into his
consciousness
chip,
into-
into his twin
Yeah. Okay.
because his twin's brain dead.
But that's not explained unless
But
you
they don't
research it.
say.
Is they don't
They
openly say
very
that. It's just like,
vaguely hinted it. For
He's
like a
just
second.
suddenly
Charles,
alive
and then that's it.
in the future.
Yeah. Okay. So that's some good news to start off with. I'm liking that.
He's probably leaving it though. Only wanting to do one last one because he knows he'll never get to join the Avengers.
Yeah, that would be weird seeing him in the Avengers.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd be happy about it. Although I'd be happier seeing him there than Scarlet Witch. I don't care who's playing him. I'm not happy with Scarlet Witch.
Get the whole Scarlet
Why?
Witch thing.
Because she was cool when she was evil, and then she became good, and I completely lost interest.
I miss Quicksilver.
I'm not
R.I.P.
just complete.
Quicksilver.
I'm not just completely invested in
You
the
went too
villains. I
fast.
should probably. And I also say I completely prefer the Quicksilver in Days of Future Past too.
It's
Yeah.
different times,
Yeah.
so you're not going to use a boy.
No, I know, but I just prefer the Quicksilver. But
He's cooler.
he is cool. But no, I just don't like Scarlet Witch when she's good. Because her powers, they're red, they're fiery. She should be evil. Not
Scarlet Witch in Ultron just doesn't make any sense.
no.
There was a lot about the movie that I was like, yeah, and then a lot of it I was like, what?
Going into superheroes and stuff, this was something that I wanted to leave when you brought up the stuff about the Joker and Batman and stuff.
Oh,
We've had
yes.
our trailer for Batman vs Superman, which we brought up in the last podcast, but I thought we should go
Briefly.
over it again. And Suicide Squad.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yes.
Suicide Squad.
Milk it.
If it bleeds, we can milk it.
I reckon there's going to be so many people who are disappointed by Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Why? Because
God.
they're so obsessed with
No,
this
it's
one
purely
image
because
of the Joker. Yeah.
It's a shame.
But this is a new look on the whole sort of idea, and it's a new part of the
in
Joker.
the Suicide Squad, the Joker's supposed to be like a gangster.
Yeah, exactly, and it works. I think they did it really, really well.
But it's just because most people go see it don't read comic books.
No, I think that's the problem with making a movie or a TV series that is based around the comic book.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a letdown, but I don't want it to be.
No, I don't want it to be
It's
because I
like-
saw
it's
Harley
really-
Quinn, and I'm
It's really good.
Yes,
It's like,
Harley
what?
Quinn.
I'm more of a DC than Marvel,
yeah, I know.
and
you are.
I feel like
I'm swayed towards it now because ever since Avengers and Ant-Man and things, I'm sorry, but ever since
I'm gonna
Avengers,
kill you after this.
No, but I really like Captain America now. I'm
Good.
swaying towards Captain.
That makes me happy.
I'm sorry.
But no, I just feel
I
like
didn't read this
Yeah,
comment.
you got to read the.
even though I love DC so much more, I think they're
Yeah.
never going to get like Marvel have with the
No.
cinematic universe.
No.
They should stick to animated.
But I still retain. I don't care what either you or Ryan say. I want to see a Nightcrawler film.
I didn't say it'd be bad. I'm just saying it won't happen.
Yeah, that would be good, but the likelihood of that actually happening is very, very
Makes me
slim.
very sad
Yeah.
Aw.
because Nightcrawler's cool.
He probably has an animated film.
I think he does. But I want to
From,
see.
like,
I
the
want to see
90s.
live action. I want to see him with Azazel fighting with cutlasses in limbo on board pirate ships.
Cool.
That was a cool comic book.
Zazel.
Yeah, his dad, the red teleporter that was
From
in
First Class.
First Class.
Oh.
Because Mystique bangs him and then
She bangs him.
she makes sweet teleporting love. And
That's messing my head now.
Just
why
a
did
bit.
you not know
I
that?
did not know that.
You didn't know that?
That was like I was like, what?
I still remember watching the animated series of the X-Men, the very first one.
Oh,
And the
what? Where they first discover
The episode you find out when Mystique's his father, his mother. Sorry.
That would be
His
really
father.
weird.
She couldn't see his father.
Oh my god!
Zazel's into some weird shit.
I mean, she is a skin changer. Wait, you were a guy the whole time.
That'd be a good topic. Can Mystique change her genitals?
Well, she doesn't
I
really
think
have
so.
any.
Because you can just
As in
Change
a, in a
anything.
normal form.
Well, she clearly does because she
Well,
had a
c-
kid.
yeah,
Can
but maybe
Mystique-
she just sort of took one on.
Can
It's like,
Mystique
I'll be
change
having that
into
one.
inanimate objects?
Oh, no.
Has that ever been
Yeah, she can
established?
because she turned into the Statue of Liberty statue that was inside the actual Statue of Liberty when she disguised herself.
Or
So
did
she can.
Or
Yeah,
did she
but that
turn
might
herself
just
into
be
a person?
A person disguised as a statue.
Yeah. Like, could she turn
In
herself
which
into like a
case,
lamp?
she could
or
be
something?
a person disguised as a lamp.
Mystique, so Mystique just turns into a person with a lampshade on
Check on
her
their
head.
head.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm not too sure to the answer to that question, but Yeah, I definitely want to see a Nightcrawler film. I know it won't happen, but
What did this subject start as? I've completely forgotten.
news where we were talking about Gambit.
I've got some
yeah, of
fun
course.
news.
Yeah,
It's been less than 2 months and PlayStation have already fucked up with Elder Scrolls.
why?
Because they're doing maintenance because it's not working. They've shut down.
They actually shut it down.
They're no longer there. People are playing them and it's stopped.
So what are they doing in terms of people paying monthly and stuff like that? Are they just?
Well, you
sort of-
don't pay monthly. It's charged to your PlayStation.
Oh, it's
Plus.
charged you. Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Oh wow, that
It's
sucks.
free on PC now.
Oh, is it?
Why?
What? All, as far as you want to go, level wise?
I think so.
Oh, I might just get it then. Sorry, Matt.
Am I the only one where it's just like Elder Scrolls Online is just like
Well, you've played Elder Scrolls, haven't you?
yeah.
Like
I
the-
played Elder Scrolls Online though.
Well, I haven't
I
played
haven't
it
played
either.
it yet.
Because I saw
None
that.
of you haven't, have you?
No.
I saw that
Nobody
and
here
I
has
was
played.
like, that wants to be a WoW clone. It's gonna be bad.
But
Not gonna be Skyrim.
I want it to be more Oblivion.
Well, it's
Anything.
set just. I think it's just before Oblivion.
Okay, but I preferred the Oblivion universe, but the Skyrim obviously graphics and fighting style was better.
I just prefer Fallout.
Just going completely different here. But yeah, I suppose
It's the
yeah.
same company.
They are the same
I have a
company,
friend
but
that
completely
is
different game.
hyped up to the absolute nth degree about Fallout 4.
It looks so good.
I'm still not happy about the dog.
Oh my
animation.
god, dogs!
It's not. No, you can make them fetch stuff.
Oh my god.
There's
Get
gonna
me
be
that
hours
laser
of
gun.
Let's
This is the
Play.
stuff that entertains them.
Yeah, it's going to be hours of Let's Play. It's like playing GTA Golf. You just
I'm
throw
going,
stuff.
I'm going to
How
make
far
pink
will my
armor.
dog go before it nuclear waste like melts into just nothing?
Oh my god.
I'm just going to make pink armor.
Yeah,
That's it.
Sweet.
then taught me,
With my pink lightsaber.
dick. Everyone knows about it.
Yay.
Everyone knows about it. But so is that everything for news then? Oh, I can hear my phone in the background. Because you were watching the stream, weren't you? When I
Yeah.
was, and the phone went off.
I died. That was so funny.
I prefer it when you hear the cow in the background.
Oh yeah, the clock.
Have you heard his
Because it
clock?
goes off
Have you
every
heard
hour.
it yet?
No.
I've heard it like 4 times.
It's
Well,
like,
you won't hear it again if you're not
It's not
unless you're
that-
leaving
It's
exactly
not
on
that
4.
clock.
Well, no, I'm checking when the next hour is.
oh, okay.
But well, you can actually push a button to make it go, so I might do that before you leave. But yeah, so we're going to move on to hopefully what is going to be the main subject of today's episode, which I thought we may as well discuss, as we haven't done this before, I don't think. What is, I know you're ready to go, what is, in our minds, the ultimate game?
Borderlands 3. No. Sorry. No, it's not. It's not. It's Borderlands 3. It's not, I promise.
So this can be game mechanics, environments, things like that, RPG, any other type of game.
Free to play.
Oh,
Well, then
be
you-
free to play.
Yeah.
So it could be anything, but as long as it's...
As long as some of the best games are free.
They are.
Free shit ones are always the best.
But so we're going to go around the table. I want to start with Adam because I know that he's ready to just dive into this.
This could just go on though. That's the thing.
Well, don't go into every single. I want this pixel to be like
Oh,
this.
no,
and I want
honestly,
this one to
right.
be like this.
So, quite a while back, this is at least halfway through last year, me and my dad got onto the conversation of like really good zombie survival games, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be like zombie survival or whatever, but we were just talking about things like, you know, like Dead Rising and Dying Light was like, that was when Dying Light was announced, and we was looking at it like, oh, that might actually be pretty good. Turns out it's not, but still, you know, it looked cool at the time. And we was just like, yeah, that'd be really cool. To have like a game where it's like more like what the world is like after an apocalypse, but more real. And weirdly, there's actually a comedy coming out soon on Dave about this,
Yeah.
about the last guy who's on Earth, and he can do whatever he wants. But me and my dad was thinking of a game that's like that.
Yeah.
And basically, it's like it's randomly generated, right? So, but the entire map of the Earth is basically recreated in the game, but in like a post-apocalyptic setting. So, like I Am Legendy looking and that kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's randomly generated. You don't pick a character or like you build up your own character, or whatever. It randomly generates you as who you play as in your scenario. So you could be a 30-year-old man who worked in a convenience store, and that's it. You're just on your own. But then the idea of the game is for you to survive as many days as you can. So scouring for supplies during the day and,
Yeah.
and constructing things and like trying to explore, and you could like find a car, collect fuel, try and go to wherever you want, set up camp somewhere else, raid people's houses for all of their shit, you know. But if you die, if
Yeah.
like whatever kills you, if it's like by it's like there will be groups of other like people, but they would be like raiders or like bandits or something. But they're so rare to run into. When you do, it's like a big thing. Like there's like a huge group of guys, and you have to have like either prepared for that moment. So you've been having to get like guns or weapons or whatever and trying to find them, or just outright ignoring that completely and trying to be more passive and trying to just focus on survival itself.
Yeah.
And if you were to die, if your character dies, it kind of just you're dead. That's it.
New character.
End game. New character. But it randomly generates you in another scenario again. This time you could be a 40-year-old woman with a daughter, so you've now got to look after yourself and her. But if you can find where your previous character died, anything that they had on them
You can
at the
have.
time, you can then take.
Yeah.
And if you can find where your settlement was, you can go back there and get their stuff.
Okay.
But you could be anywhere on the earth this time because it's like plugged you out. You're on this guy in there. You're now somewhere in America. You weren't even in America.
Yeah.
Now you're somewhere else. But you're just like, do I really want to risk trying to get all the way to another country to try and get 10 cans of beans I had, like or whatever it is? And we sat and spoke about this idea for like 2 hours, and it just sounded like it would be the funnest game because everything would be accessible. You could, if you had a crowbar, you could go to someone's house, and if it's locked, you just smash your way in, and you can just go through the house
And raid it.
and raid it for any of your stuff. You could take all their china, or you could just like just
Their
look in every
shoes,
drawer.
take their shoes.
Yeah, all of their reverse traffic lights and steal everyone's left shoe. But you could just do whatever you want. Everything is interactable and everything is doable. But the sheer volume of stuff that would be in that game
It would be intense.
insane.
Yeah.
It would be so hard to program all that stuff.
It
but
would.
They're probably not too far off.
They're not.
Have you heard of The Forest?
no, what is that?
It's literally you're surviving from a plane crash in a forest, and that's it. Go around, hunt, build whatever you want.
So
survival, and there's random groups of like cultists who eat people in this forest.
So they're on the right track for
family,
making that
mate.
game.
It's basically
Yeah.
it's basically what you want.
You play that on the Wii.
Yeah, combined to like one thing.
Okay.
But it's like, could you imagine it if like the whole world was just remapped into this game and you could just explore all of it?
Because it's funny you say that because I remember you telling me about this idea, and I remember you also saying that whenever you come up with a cool idea, someone's already done it.
Yeah,
But there may have been a game that has come out that's very similar to it, which I think is either 7 Days to Live or 7 Days to Die.
yeah,
Which is basically a Minecraft survival, but
Yep,
it's
7
way
Days
more
to Die.
detailed. You get zombies usually attacking your house. Post-apocalyptic world. Most of the time, when you die, you respawn in other places. You
Yeah.
don't respawn as someone different, but you're able to go to different villages. You get like airdrops occasionally that you then have to run halfway across the world to be able to get. So yeah, but it's definitely a cool idea. I just don't. I
it
feel
wouldn't be
like,
zombies though in this idea. It would just be like
Yeah.
It'd be realistic.
yeah, it would just be
I
like everyone has just died, like it was just a pandemic. Most people are dead.
I feel like though, for me, it was the thing that stopped me from playing Fallout. That I need a free roam game that looks nice.
Yeah,
I don't like
That's the
walking
thing,
through deserts.
you've got to give
and-
up graphics for.
gameplay.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
If you weren't going to be that big, it's even have
it's gonna
extensive.
unless you have like a loading boundary every
Yeah,
like, 10
It
feet.
would be like between different cities and stuff. You couldn't just
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah,
be like a loading
because
screen.
obviously it would be super boring if you were just
Yeah.
going through like, here's Scotland, so
Yeah.
fucking fields everywhere. And
Yeah.
there's a mountain and there's a pub and
No, it's
There's
literally
lots
just
of
like
Scotland and fields.
it should be like when there should be just get like a map of England or something.
Yeah.
And then you just segment it up into pieces.
Yeah.
Every time you go through one of them bits, it's like a transition. It's just like this going into this town, so you can render everything.
Would
in
you
one
fast
place.
travel oceans though, or would they be a lot smaller than their actual?
I would like to think if you could have the choice to either fast travel an ocean or
Just
you
swim the damn thing.
or you could, if you got a boat, like and something I didn't mention was like because it's randomly generated for
Yeah.
like who you are, you could have certain attributes as well. So
Certain skills and-
if you're like just some guy and you're whatever age, but you're like a pilot, that was your thing, you're more likely, if you find a plane, to be able to fly it somewhere else than just some normal guy who's more likely to crash in the journey.
That's
Also,
something-
you'd already know where sort of a plane could be.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know where like if you're police, obviously you know where you'd find weapons.
And you'd have like certain equipment already on you to be able to get more stuff. So like if you're just some random bod, you wouldn't be able to get into all of the stuff in a police like building whatever something
Yeah.
with all the guns are,
Police centre.
because you don't have all the stuff
No.
to get in there. Whereas like you could just smash the door open with a crowbar and get in there, but then you're like, oh, okay, all these lockers and everything I can't get into because I don't have all the keys because they're just barricaded. But if you was a police officer, you'd go there and you'd get most of the stuff. So just thinking about that game, you would just never not like play it.
Yeah,
like
that's very
stop
cool.
because it's just so realistic.
I enjoy the idea though of not having to fast travel because I like games where you can break away and just leave it, let it run. Things like Minecraft where you can just let things smelt in the furnace, or
Yeah.
so you could just set the plane on autopilot and just watch the sunsets go
Yeah.
as you travel from Asia to China or whatever.
That'd be cool.
It's probably not all that far, but
All the places to go. You'd never have to go on vacation again.
no.
You'd just be like, I want to just get in a plane, and especially if you actually like get a role for a character that's
Yeah.
really good, and you've made him live for like a year, like all the way around, and you're like, you got so much crap now. You're like, I want to go to Beijing. Just jump in your plane. The runway is the street that you lived in. You're just like, gone.
That would really suck if
Then a pigeon flies into your engine and it crashes.
that would really suck if you like
You
your
survived 386 days. You were killed by a pigeon malfunction.
That would really suck though if you played with a character that was like ex-military, could fly planes, had weapon experience, and then you're like, okay, janitor.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then it would be like that's where it comes into play that you can remember where all your stuff was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that,
And then not get there because you died halfway
So
on
the
the
thing
English
is,
Channel.
because you're only
If they
given
were
the
going to
broom.
make that game, they probably would limit it to like just a couple of cities to begin with.
Yeah.
They probably would. That's the only problem with games like that.
Mm.
But okay, so
Would just be so perfect.
it sounds
This
good.
game. I don't even have a name for that kind of game. It would just be like
Awesome.
just the awesomest game of all time on just like a white box cover.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Soph, do you have an idea yet, or do you want me to move on to Matt?
No, do whatever.
You go. Go for it.
I would like a game based on the 100.
Yes,
That would be cool.
I'm liking
I think
this
it would be
idea.
pretty good.
So would you be able to play with different classes? So like a survivor or someone aboard?
Yeah, just like choose which one you want to do, whether you be a grounder. whatever.
Because I'd love to explore the grounder life. I mean, even though it's quite barbaric, just swinging from tree to tree with bows and arrows and stuff like that. I don't know why, but I'm now mindful of that scene in the last Indiana Jones with Shia LaBeouf swinging from the trees.
Oh God!
So take that out of my mind right now because that's terrible. But yeah, that would be very cool. So yeah, you want to say more about it if you have any more?
Well, just the 100.
Yeah, that is very cool. I still want to. It would probably be cool to also explore. It will explain more about that world because we still don't know what actually caused the apocalypse, do we? Yet?
No.
No, because we're probably going to learn that when Jaha goes into the weird house and finds the holographic lady. And you've got up to
Yeah.
that, right? Okay,
Yeah, I'm there.
good. Okay, good. I was hoping that I hadn't totally spoiled it for you, but
No.
yeah, that would be cool. I'd definitely like to play as different classes in that universe.
I'll tell you what that has reminded me of though. Talking about like the 100 as a game. Has anyone seen the game that got announced at E3 called Horizon Rising Dawn or whatever it's called? I think it's called something like that.
No.
It
Alex Pictures.
it's worth looking into because it's like I've got a feeling it's just going to be another one of them like yeah it looks pretty but it's pretty naff but it from what you saw at E3 it does look really cool like it reminds me of the Lara Croft game.
It's not the one where you fly from planet to planet, is it?
No, that's No Man's Sky.
Oh, that's
That's what I'm thinking of. I can't wait for that as well. You're like this woman, and you've got all these kind of like they're kind of futuristic weapons, but they're futuristic variants of old weapons, like old weapons.
Yeah.
And you're hunting robotic animals, and she like takes down like a giant robotic like basically Grimlock. Essentially, it's just a giant robotic Tyrannosaurus.
Oh god, that reminds me of something that was
It's
in
the coolest thing ever.
Sanity Not Included, where he's like, I'm meleeing the beast.
I'm meleeing his knees.
I'm weakening him.
Take that, you Gaylord.
So yeah, but yeah,
That's worth looking into
cool.
because
I'll
it looks pretty cool.
Definitely get some images. Matt, are you finished with yours? Yeah. Matt, did you want to move on to yours, or do you want me to do mine? It's up to you.
Well, I almost had a perfect game come out on PlayStation.
Well, Elder Scrolls.
No,
Okay.
I'm over it now. I've moved past Elder Scrolls.
Oh, okay.
It's pissed
Cool.
me off too much.
Good. Because if you guys have watched any of the older podcasts, it was it's almost quite sad to just listen
Oh,
to
is
him.
there just loads
every
of-
single
Every
episode?
single
just,
week.
it's
like,
been
Elder
delayed.
Scrolls comes out in 1 week. Elder Scrolls come out in another week.
Yeah.
All this hype, and then it's just like I can't, guys, I can't do it anymore.
But yeah, sorry.
No, DC brought out a game
Mm-hmm.
on PlayStation 4,
Yeah.
started off free to play,
Mm.
and it was basically Brainiac is a villain,
Mm.
was coming down to destroy the planet. So Lex Luthor released this gene which made everybody.
Oh, DC
superpowers.
Universe.
Yeah.
That was
Oh, I played DC Universe.
that was actually pretty fun.
that
The
looked
thing
good.
that ruined made you it's so good. You made your characters free roam, do everything.
Mm.
The thing that ruined it for me though, I took a week break, went back to it. So many people playing, so many people at high levels and killing random
Yeah,
people.
that's the
Yeah.
problem with online games, though. You're never gonna. Well, some games have now got precautions where they have servers that deliberately pair you up with people with the same level as you. But I'm guessing that didn't.
Well, I don't see why DC, because the Batman games are amazing.
Yeah,
I don't see why they can't do more heroes like Batman game. Like have a whole game dedicated to that one person exploring the whole utility,
Yeah.
everything they can do.
a little bit of me though was thinking, why can't people just take holidays the same time as me? So inconsiderate.
I don't know, with DC Universe Online, that was like when I first got it, it was really fun because I made this really cool looking guy. Like he was this like black robe dude with like black angel wings and shot lasers out of his hands. He was really cool looking.
Yeah,
And then it just got really
Yeah.
like meh. It just kind of just petered out. Like all the hype just
They didn't improve it. They just made it and then said we're done.
done. Enjoy the game.
wow.
No
Okay.
patches.
No.
No whatever. Just
It will get better if you buy our stuff. Oh wait, it doesn't.
Oh, okay. So a game like that,
Not shit.
but not terrible.
DC Universe Online. that's
Basically,
not
it would just all it would need was a level cap for each server. Although that would suck if you wanted to pair up with a friend that was really into it.
Well, then you could just maybe do
Yeah,
like a
go to-
private session or something like that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But I definitely would just love DC just to do more games.
Well, they could have just done it like WoW, where there was phasing,
Mm.
which would have made more sense. But apparently, no. You just have to cram 1 million superheroes onto the same fucking pier, trying to kill all these gorillas. That was the worst day ever.
I did love though, just because I obviously gave my super speed. I love just running around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think because I played it on Lee's console when I played it, and yeah, one of his characters was super speed. I must admit, I see why you like the Flash just from that.
I couldn't figure out what was better though between flight and acrobatics. Because acrobatics just looked cool, but flight was more practical.
Convenient.
Like, it's just like, I could either climb up this really cool building in the coolest way possible, or just fly to the top of it in about 2 seconds.
You could run up it.
It's
Or
time,
run up
it's
it.
time over style, I guess.
The thing I'd
Or
love
vice
to
versa.
run in is you went super speed, ran up a building, stopped, and there was like a 3-second pause, then you fell.
Just wait for
Oh,
gravity
okay.
to remember what it is. Oh, okay.
Gravity's like, what's my job again? Oh yeah. Like, kill you.
Kill you.
But okay, cool.
Let me guess. Star Wars or Minecraft? Your perfect game.
No,
Star Wars in Minecraft.
Minecraft Star
no,
Wars.
because they already did. They already did that, and it wasn't that great.
There's Minecraft in Borderlands.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's actually like there's a an Easter egg where it's like you go to Caustic Caverns, which is where God.
Where God?
I'm not doing.
I wanna meet God.
I'm not doing spoilers because it's Borderlands. Borderlands 2's been out for ages now. Sanctuary takes off, right? Because Sanctuary is the town that's built on the Dull mining ship, and it like takes
So
off.
basically, what
flies away.
Avengers is based on.
Kind of. And then there's like the actual mine that was underneath Sanctuary is the Caustic Caverns, and if in there is like a hidden wall behind like a bridge,
Yeah.
and it's just the Minecraft dirt blocks, and you can bash your way through it, and then bash your way through the stone blocks, and then there's creepers in there, and you can kill them. Like not even
That
like
is very cool.
Borderlands equivalent of creepers, and they're called creepers. They are literally
They
the exact
look-
same model from Minecraft.
Oh wow.
It's awesome. And then
Okay.
if you kill the badass one, the biggest one, you get a head for your character that is a Minecraft head.
Yeah. Okay.
Hashtag best game.
Strangely enough, and this isn't by some sort of crazy coincidence, but my game is almost a combination of all of yours.
Oh,
And
just
no,
make
it's
things
not Star Wars. It's not Minecraft.
it's the old Republic. You can go anywhere, do anything.
Secretly, I'm a My Little Pony fan.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And no,
I need no.
no, Adam, no. What I've always wanted, because I've been not the biggest GTA fan because I only ever started from GTA 4, but I've always wanted GTA, but a free roam in places that I know. So I've always wanted GTA in London.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted. I know there's quite.
I've always wanted that.
I know there's quite a lot of invasiveness because you could go to people's houses that actually exist.
That's the thing with mine. Like I could find where your house is
Yeah.
in my game
Break
and
it.
then raid your
You
house.
could just pour water on my phone and just watch me scream.
Well, the thing is, they just make fake houses like doing the real ones where you can't go in.
No,
it's
no.
just a building.
I always thought that they could utilize the technology from an app on the iPhone. I think it's called Fog of the World, where you, as long as you have internet, you know, in some RPG game, I think they're RPGs, where if you're playing like a ground to ground battle and the enemy's side is fogged out or blacked out, as you travel around the world, it unfogs it.
Yeah.
And unlocks new parts of the world, and it tells you what percentage of the world you've actually visited.
That's amazing.
It is very cool, but obviously, unless you're a traveller or you do a lot of commuting to different places, you're never going to get half of the shit.
Mine is literally just going to be a small circle around my house.
It's just house in Dartford.
Yeah. Not even though house, and then to the comic book store, and then to Sophie's, and then to yours, and then it's just that's it, just done.
Just a small spider web of places.
The route back to Sophie's is a very squiggly line.
Yeah.
I like how I'm on the map.
Because it's just like your house, and then Shark Boy and Lava Girl and drinking all the way back.
So yeah, but then it would utilize your ability to be able to travel from different places in the world. So not just England, also
Awesome.
other places as well.
That would be a really cool like the idea of the app in My Idea.
Yeah.
Like that, like as you explore more places, it actually opens up the map more, so you can see the places you've been. That's
but I'm thinking
really cool.
I'm thinking, for when I'll go on to Matt's idea now.
But that idea of the app kind of does limit your market of who's going to buy your game.
It does. This is why I'm going to open it up a bit.
Wait.
You've got... So just imagine that this is the biggest game of all time. So this requires like some fat old server that's about the size of my garden.
80 computers.
Yeah,
Just like-
basically. So only the rich can play it. But, and you can download... I'm going to say for free because downloadable expansions are a pain in the arse when they cost. You can download skins
Just patches.
or tributes that come from different games. So you could Halo up England if you wanted to, or you could DC or Marvel up
That's really
America.
cool.
So instead of having the Statue of Liberty, whatever Marvel's equivalent, having Agent Coulson just standing on top of it with a gun that he doesn't understand how to
Can I
use.
just comment on this?
Yes.
They all still have the Statue of Liberty.
I don't know.
It's just Nick
I just thought I'd
Fury.
choose
America,
It's just
Marvel, when
Not even a
Marvel
statue
goes
of
to
Nick Fury.
America,
He's just on
It's
it.
just the
like,
same.
it's
but
still America.
It's still America.
It just
Okay.
has superheroes.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure. I don't explore
That's
Marvel
why
games.
the Avengers Tower's in New York.
Okay. But yeah, so just basically marveling it up in terms of things that you see in Marvel and any other game. And then to follow Soph's stuff, then you could, to even further expand it, space travel. So if you wanted to go quickly from, that would be the fast travel, just go up to the International Space Station and just point it at, I don't know,
It does basically sound
Canada
like...
and just, I want to go there.
It does basically sound like a game where the game developers didn't quite know what they wanted.
No,
to
this is
Let's
everything.
just do a bit of everything.
So,
But
so
a bit
they,
of everything could work.
so they made like the base game, and then they just like made all these free expansion packs. So it's just like this is the game, but then this is everything that you want it to be.
But then, everyone, you're never going to be able to make a game
That's
that
gonna-
everyone enjoys. But
Yeah, but this
there
was-
must be a
I
game.
thought this is what our perfect game was.
Yeah, but this is my perfect game.
You want a game for everyone.
Yeah, because I want to impress. But I also want
Alex is a people pleaser.
but I also want to check, because games can get boring, as much as we like to deny them of our favourite games.
Destiny.
You're not making me go into a Destiny rant of why it's good. But just for that Destiny skin for my new game.
Everyone looks like Dinklebot. Everyone.
But don't you sometimes think when you're playing a game, you think I'd like this tribute from this game to be in this game, but I'd still want it to be this core experience.
I want Dragon Ball Z in Kingdom Hearts.
There we go.
Like so badly.
But so yeah, it would be cool to then be able to do this sort of like fog of the world thing, be able to
So-
travel from place to place.
Almost like a like an Easter egg expansion pack. You like add references from other stuff
Yeah.
into a game. That's really
And it'll
cool.
be a great way for things to market. If they didn't want it, then sod them. You know, they're not in this cool new game that is everything of everything.
Hanging out with your cool new friends.
I mean, you know, I'm just wandering through my school, load up the Jurassic Park.
Oh, look, a Tyrannosaurus.
Or I'm playing. Or I don't know. I'm in Central Park. I upload the Adventure Time one and just let shit go down.
Oh my god.
So, not that I know a lot about Adventure Time, but I know it can be very trippy.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Great.
But yeah. So that is my idea of the ultimate game, which is every game or everything.
But that's cheating.
No, it's not. Because most games are based off either another game or a premise in some way. Because you're never going to come up with a game that is not based off a premise.
We've reached the same thing with films now. Where
We
it's like,
have.
There's such a dense now with like everything, like this genre, everything has been done. This genre, everything has been done. So
Yeah.
there's no way that anyone can make a game now.
No.
Where it's like they can't be like, yeah, that's just like this. Like when Splatoon came out, they were like, oh, it's Call of Duty for Nintendo. Stop! Just shut up.
I still love
paintball.
It makes me hurt inside that I don't have a console that supports Splatoon.
Neither do I. That's why I'm getting a Wii U as quickly as
No,
possible.
we'll just go to Comic-Con because I'm pretty sure it'll be there in October.
Want to play it again?
Like Mario Party, what was it?
Oh, Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8, yeah.
That's like the only time. No, the only time I've ever played Mario Kart is at Comic Con at Iman's house. Like that was it.
Yeah.
At like 5 o'clock in the morning.
But yeah, I thought Splatoon is good. Splatoon downloadable pack for my ultimate game.
Sploon. Everything just has paint sprites on like all surfaces.
And then you can finally swim through the sea as a squid.
Oh my god.
Are you a kid? Or are you a squid? 'Cause I was a kid, I'm a squid.
Don't start that again, please.
I'm a kid.
I think I was watching. This is a really big side topic, but I was watching American Horror Story with my sister, and she fell asleep after like episode 6 or something.
What season?
Season 2. God, fucking hell, season
Season 2
2
is the best season.
with Ian McShane as rapey Santa. Sorry, I was right. And when she fell asleep, I put on "You're a Kid, You're a Squid" 10-minute version, just like.
You're a kid, you're a squid, you're a kid, you're a squid.
And then I put on "Where Is the Rum Gone?" But
Oh god.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's my ultimate game, and I think
That would be awesome.
it would be a cool idea, especially like even the base game in itself is alright. The idea to be able to unlock parts of the world.
But we all know that the ultimate game is going to be Borderlands 3.
Once I played the other Borderlands, I'll sheaf to your
You need to.
to your.
Because my account becomes 18 ready soon. Because I'm an idiot. And the first PS3 account I ever
What,
made.
you made it? Your
Like
actual
parental,
legitimate
like
age?
yeah,
Christ's sake.
I'm an idiot. But when it's ready and ready to go, we will play all the Borderlands
I
3.
think my old YouTube channel, I'm 81.
Jesus Christ!
It's just, I refuse to not watch that crappy music video, or that really good music video that Layla showed us. I
Wait.
want to be the right age to be able to watch that.
Wait, what music video?
The anime one.
I showed that to Layla.
Oh, right.
If you haven't seen it, check out Me. You can't search it in YouTube.
No.
You have to
I
search
meant
it on Vimeo.
I meant the other one.
Wait, which one?
The swimming pool one.
The swimming pool one. Oh,
Fantasy. Die Fantasy.
Die Fantasy. Search, look for Me and Die Fantasy. I guarantee you'll love both of them.
He sent that to me saying, "I love this music," and I watched it. I was like, "Have you watched this video, Alex?"
This is secretly when my computer crashed. It's like, this is good music, but I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know. God.
I think I sent it to quite a few of my friends, and I said, this is like the best family song ever.
What, Me or Die Fantasy?
Die Fantasy.
Oh, God.
And I did the same with Happy Tree Friends, when I said, this is the cartoon that I used to watch when I was young.
I'm so glad it came out onto Netflix.
Oh, that's good. I still got to watch Retarded Animal Babies. But anyway,
I need to watch that.
you need to, because they do so
Yeah.
many Dungeons and Dragons references.
Oh, my God.
But everyone's naked.
Sold.
And they're all animals. If that makes it any better.
I expected them all to be lawyers.
Anyway, so shall we move on to the verses portion of our episode?
Oh, boy.
Oh boy!
We've made so many Sandy Not Included references.
Yeah, we have.
This is terrible.
So Matt, have you got any to kick us off with today? If not, we'll move on. None? Not at all.
No, not at all.
Oh.
Oh
I've got quite an interesting one, but I'm pretty sure I know how it will fall down. I'm
If
not
it's-
sure whether you're.
If it's Star Wars
Probably
and
not.
Lord of the Rings.
It's not Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. One is Star Wars, but one is not Lord of the
Okay.
Rings. The two brothers from the Old Republic new expansion pack,
Right.
and Mario and Luigi.
Mario
Oh
Luigi.
my god.
Mario Luigi.
Mario and Luigi. Because they can't die. They'll just keep getting resurrected over and over and over again.
Yeah, but then the scene will end if they die.
They'll
If,
just-
if both of them die and one that doesn't save
They'll
them from
just
the
come
bomb.
back with better graphics.
In
They'll come back on the next console.
Nintendo Sport
Plus,
More
plus,
coins.
plus the brother wearing white is going to kill the brother in black.
This is true. The brother in black, the brother in black maybe will already be dead.
Exactly. So
And the brother in red will kill the brother in green.
Wasn't there a game with Evil Mario?
Evil Mario.
But it
no.
was sort of like Fallout.
evil Mario is Waluigi.
Huh?
Is that his name?
No. Wait. What was you?
Because it was a Sanity Not Included sketch again.
Evil Mario.
When it's like Evil Mario's severed head on a table. It's quite dark.
Sounds it.
This may be some
No.
sort of fraction of my mind that's
The
broken.
only,
It's probably a dream.
The only
Yeah.
evil Mario I can think of is in Mario Sunshine when Bowser Jr. disguises himself as Mario. Like that's the only thing I can think of.
But,
Apart from that,
yeah.
and Bowser has a really weird Boston accent. That's like the only time you hear him actually speak. It's really really weird. Well, apart from the cartoon. Didn't anyone used to watch that? The old Mario cartoon. The really
No.
really old one.
No, because my childhood pretty much comprised of CBBC.
So I did
Yes.
watch Mario
Arthur.
live action film. That was fucking weird.
What?
Mario oh my god, with the the weird lizard headed dude
Yeah.
in the suit. Oh my god. You know who I can't remember his name for the life of me, the guy who played Mario in that. He was drunk the entire time they filmed it because he couldn't deal with what was going on.
Oh, wow.
So he's completely
So weird.
intoxicated just the whole time.
Damn. Well, I can.
Shit, man.
So I'm guessing that we've concluded that Mario and Luigi would beat
Yeah.
the brothers, assuming that both brothers are still alive at this point. and
Yeah.
not one of them's killed the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's been no betrayals.
There's been no betrayals. Okay. So are we moving on to someone else? Does anyone else have a matchup?
It took me long enough to think of the last one.
Come on, guys.
Homer versus Peter.
Didn't they already do that?
Yeah, it's already done.
Was it actually did it actually have a victor?
Who won that? I don't
No,
remember.
they didn't have a victor.
It's just a stalemate at the end, and then
Yeah.
they're just friends afterwards.
Okay, but
Well,
who
they-
would actually win?
I think
Probably
Peter.
Peter.
Yeah, because Peter survived
But
way
Peter's
worse.
far. I think Peter's far more like
Robust.
used to the fighting
Yeah.
because the amount of times he has to fight the fucking chicken. So
He has a lot more skill.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's got
well,
experience. He's got war wounds.
yeah, yes, which immediately get unanimated in the next scene. But okay, yeah, I'd have to say pretty quickly that Peter would
Peter kick Homer's
would
arse.
win, unless it's Homer from the Treehouse of Horrors, in which case
Yeah.
he may have a bit more of a struggle.
I am evil. Homer. I am evil. Homer.
What about you, say?
Don't really care. It's cartoons. I don't care.
Always the joy of the party.
I'm trying to think of one from Marvel, so you can have a bit more of a voice.
Oh god, any superhero v superhero versus never ends well. That
No.
conversation just tanks a fucking I don't know. Batman versus Aquaman.
Batman.
Batman, yeah.
Batman.
Aquaman can kill the entire Justice League though.
Yeah, but Aquaman's
Why?
shit.
As long as he's in the ocean, he can.
Batman's Batman.
Yeah.
There is a comic where Aquaman.
I'm
kills
sorry,
everyone in
I'm
the
sorry, but
Justice
he,
League.
as well as cool as Aquaman is, I don't care if I'm.
No, I hate Aquaman.
No, I love Aquaman.
But I know that
I have an
he'll kill
Aquaman
everyone.
shirt, but if oh my god, Comic-Con, but if you know if Aquaman's, I think it's B button power is just to make him wet, then he is not going to be able to beat Batman.
Plus, Batman already has a plan to take down every member of the Justice League.
That's true.
As Wolverine has a plan to take down every member of Xavier's School of Gifted Youngsters,
Oh.
which is a very cool comic.
Ooh.
It's just he focuses on Cyclops too much though. It's just like I'll stab him in the
He
eyes.
hates Cyclops.
Fuck Cyclops.
But yeah,
Stole my girlfriend when I resurrected her. Now she's wait. Was she technically my girl?
I mean, we made it out a lot. And...
But that was in a different time.
Oh, fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, that must really suck for him because he's the only one who knows. Or him and Xavier.
He'll
Yeah.
get over it.
Huh?
He'll get over it.
No, I won't. He'll
Yeah,
just
he
keep
will.
wandering.
Yeah,
around
once he
calling
once he
everyone
He'll
goes,
get over it.
once he goes back to Rogue.
Hey, bub. Hey, bub.
Bob. Okay, what about this? I want to do a verse up with Spider-Man. So Spider-Man.
Spider-Man wins.
Huh?
Oh, I had some Spider-Man news I didn't say.
Okay, well, why don't we go on to that while I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to
You wait.
do
Just
imagination.
I was just going to say, they're bringing out a new line of Spider-Man comics called Spidey.
Ooh.
It's about teenage Peter Parker as Spider-Man.
Wait, but isn't Peter Parker teenage
keep
already?
on
Yeah,
making
that's
him
what I
younger
thought.
and
I
younger.
know.
Is he just? Is he?
Well,
Is he a
I
tween?
I
I
want to.
guess it's when he's in high school.
I want to see. What was it? Uncle Ben sort of Spider-Man age,
Yes.
where he's just sort of like in a home and he's just like fuck everything. But his spider web's really weak and it just sort of goes. Have you seen that scene in The Emperor's New Groove where she drops like a poison onto a plant and it just sort of goes like that?
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what he does when he does his web. It's just like
Womp.
Basically, want him to have web dysfunction.
yes. Which did any of you did any of the you others pick up on this? I think it was the first.
We got there in the end.
Sorry, the first Spider-Man. I was back in film and television when I did that in college. My lecturer used to ruin a lot of my films for me, saying things like Star Wars was the story of Jesus. It's not.
It's not. It's a story of Nazis.
Actually.
No.
Yeah, so...
Well, yeah, it's the story of Nazis. It's not the story of Jesus. And he used to say that the scene with Spider-Man where Peter's
Are we
sort of getting
talking
to
Tobey Maguire?
the first Spider-Man. So yeah, when he's getting to know his web powers in his room. My teacher said that was basically a boy when he's first pleasuring himself.
Oh, great.
My film, my film lecturer ruined the ending of V for Vendetta for me.
Really?
He was just like it was really weird the way he said it as well. He was like, the train with the explosives on it going underneath the House of Commons is representing a penis entering a vagina, and then the explosion is the climax. And I was like, oh god no!
Was this before or after you said you liked V for Vendetta?
This was-
and he said,
Let me
Can I
ruin
ruin
this for
this?
him completely. Like, he just makes everything sexual. It was really weird.
I'll tell you after the podcast what some of the other things were.
Oh, it's not age appropriate, even though I just said
Well,
penis and vagina.
well, no.
We're just going to bleep them out.
No.
Or cut this all together.
Oh.
No,
That's what he does.
I don't. I just slapped the 18 plus on it, but no, it's just because it's a bit more personal to him. So if he ever somehow came across it, I'd be.
Oh, fair enough.
We don't have to say his name.
No, I know, but he would know then after
So-
he'd hear this. He doesn't know about the other stuff. 'Cause
My
he
lecturer,
probably doesn't remember.
Stephen Bupenshire.
Spider-Man versus
Wolverine.
no.
Ooh.
Spider-Man versus I'm gonna go back to Star Wars. Sorry,
Oh my god.
General Grievous.
After
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Why?
Easily, because Spider-Man's awesome.
Reflexes,
Uh-huh.
long range.
You respect. Sorry,
You
you
just-
forget though that General Grievous has good reflexes. as well.
General
It's
Grievous
not-
doesn't have
it's
the
not
Force,
as good as
does he?
Spider-Man.
No, but neither does Spider-Man.
Nah, but Spider-Man can just pull all of his lightsabers away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has a
but-
point.
Spidey sense is a lot more powerful than people
But-
think.
Yeah.
But
It's
General
like one
Grievous
half
is
of
a
the Force.
General Grievous. What?
Spider-Man being able to detect shit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
General Grievous has.
He can't move
General
stuff.
Grievous is a robot, so he just
You'll
lock his
rust.
hands in place.
Yeah.
What over time? What
Yeah.
Spider-Man's just going to sit on the ceiling?
Spider-Man
just like,
has-
just going to wait for
Spider-Man-
this shit head to
Yo,
Punch the mic.
that wouldn't work. Spider-Man ripped off Octavia's robot arms. He has super strength.
Yeah.
Octavia? Who's Octavia?
Oh my
Doc
gosh, Alex.
The Doctor with the robot arms.
Oh, Doctor Octopus. Sorry, I haven't seen it for a while. I don't really like. I like the Amazing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's
Sorry,
good.
no, I don't like the
Oh
Amazing
my
Spider-Man.
God.
I don't like. I
Doc
don't
Ock
like.
isn't from the...
I know. That's why I said.
Spider-Man's like
That's-
my second favourite Marvel superhero.
I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch.
So you all reckon then that Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respectively disagree.
Then you're wrong.
I respectively
Yeah.
disagree, motherfucker.
But General Grievous, he has
General,
lightsabers.
don't get me wrong,
all
General Grievous is
lightsabers.
one of my favourite
All
Star
General
Wars
Grievous
characters.
has to do is do
But Spider-Man messes
the
him up.
laser spin. No matter how many webs he throws at
Yeah,
him,
because
he's
he'll
going to be able to
just
slice
aim
them up.
for the actual lightsaber.
Yeah, but he's still got his hands
No,
locked in place.
the
Yeah.
handle itself, so it's like completely missing the entire like ring of lightsaber.
Or
pull him out the
he'll
hand.
Yeah,
hit.
but he can't
He'll
because his
hit.
hands are locked in
He'll
place.
hit the button.
Yeah, with his tiny web finger. that scene was crazy. When it's just like the
Stretch it
web,
out.
just like, and then it's a tiny hand, and then it will just press the button and be like.
What he has to do is fucking turn it back on though.
Yeah, but in that
Grievous
time-
just looks at him like, the fuck? Like, just the one lightsaber as well.
the others are still going.
Yeah, it's like, what's so
He's probably like off balance. Just no. Okay. Even though I don't really like Spider-Man that much.
I will spin kick you.
I kind of want to do Angela versus someone because
Oh,
I'm
for
Dead
God's
Spider.
sake.
Wait, no.
no, but it won't
Dead
be someone
Spider.
from Star Wars.
Wait, Alex.
Stupid
Dead
Angela.
Spider versus Manpaul.
Manpool.
I don't.
Dead Spider
right
versus
there.
Dead Spider versus Manpaul.
This is Manpaul. I don't know who either of those people are. Do you?
Spider-Man and Deadpool, right? But cross. Dead Spider versus Manpaul.
Oh.
I thought you originally said Man Spider, so it would just be Smosh. That Smosh sketch with Man Spider. Spider. Man Spider.
Man Spider versus Deadpool.
Well, actual Man Spider. Smosh Man Spider. Or.
No, Dead Spider versus
Oh
Manpaul.
right, I'm sorry. I thought you said Man Spider.
Oh, this is going way out of trouble. Manpool would win.
Manpaul.
I feel like there's some prejudice over here. I have no idea, so I have no clue. What are your thoughts? I mean, I have no idea what either of these. I'm guessing, but are they just the dark equivalents of?
They're not, they don't even exist.
No.
You
They're
did.
not even.
Wow. Oh,
I'd
that's,
like to do Red Hulk versus Green Hulk, but I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have much Hulk knowledge.
Well, Red Hulk didn't. Is Red Hulk the one that fell from Planet Hulk to Earth and survived,
No.
or is that?
Red Hulk's a soldier that wanted to become a Hulk, so he exposed himself, and he can. I think it's something to do with like if there's gamma rays around, he can absorb it and release it as something.
Who was the one then that fell from Planet Hulk through space to Earth?
That's Hulk.
No, because I remember
Because it was
reading
Hulk
it
that
up.
went to Planet Hulk.
No, I swear it's not Hulk because I remember reading this up and it being like a whole.
Do you mean the actual comic book Planet Hulk?
Yeah, there was like a thing.
In Planet Hulk. They basically get rid of Hulk and they're trying to send him to an abandoned planet, but
Yeah.
they get it wrong. And they set him down to this planet where he gets enslaved as a gladiator.
Yeah.
Then he takes over the planet and rules it.
Yeah.
And then decides, let's go and take over Earth.
and then he kills the Emperor of Rome.
Wow.
So then him and all of his like new alien buddies head to Earth to fuck shit up.
There is, I swear to God, because I remember looking this up because I wanted to know more about like Red Hulk and Grey Hulk and stuff. And there was like a reference in one of the things that I read that was like, there is in such and such comic, whatever issue, whatever, such and such Hulk, enter colour here, fell through space to Earth and survived. And he is stronger than like Green Hulk. And I was like, I can't for life remember who it is.
It might have been grey.
I don't know.
Just Loki in disguise.
God.
Because I mean, it is only red, green, and grey Hulk.
And
It might be-
grey is only just a variant of green.
I might have seen blue once
So-
actually.
Technicolor Hulk.
Multicolored Hulk.
He originates from Brighton.
And he wears the he wears the multicolored socks from RuneScape.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. Okay.
RuneScape.
I've got one more, and then we may as well wrap up this episode. But it's two of my favourite blue characters: Jake Sully from Avatar and Nightcrawler.
Wait, Jake Sully as the Avatar?
As the Avatar.
Or wheelchair?
Nightcrawler.
Wheelchair?
Why?
You can tell.
Wheelchair.
Yes, but Jake Sully as an Avatar or a Navi has reinforced. Ow. Reinforced.
Slightly stronger skin, yes, but Nightcrawler probably still slit his throat.
Yeah, I think Nightcrawler.
Jab him in
could-
the eye.
Yeah, but Nightcrawler doesn't usually wield a weapon. All he does is teleport.
Jab him with his tail.
Yeah, sorry, I agree. Nightcrawler would win.
But
You were
Jake-
losing a lot of these lately.
Yeah.
It's like when Ryan was on and you lost every single one.
I already explained to them in the other podcast when what was it you you're gonna have to remind me because I knew that he'd get really annoyed when I forgot his one. But the last one,
The last one.
the last verses that we did with Ryan.
Who was your
Count Dooku.
Oh, and I had Reverse Flash.
You had Reverse Flash and he had Electro.
I don't know nothing about Flash.
But
Literally nothing.
He's awesome.
But yeah, I still think that Jake Sully would be in with a chance because he survived multiple falls and been alright. That's assuming that the gravity's with him, because I know that Pandora has reduced gravity.
Yeah, Nightcrawler can teleport. You can teleport him out into space and drop
Pandora.
him.
Yeah, but that's assuming that Nightcrawler can survive space.
Well, we can teleport him up into the atmosphere and drop him. Or like, not atmosphere, high up.
Did somebody say Pandora?
As in the planet.
As in Borderlands.
That's also in Avatar. But yeah, sure. I'm guessing those Pandoras are different though.
Yeah, it's like just a wasteland planet basically.
Well, that's Avatar too.
Yeah, but it's I mean
Return to Pandora, where there's just that scene where the ship screeches to a halt and they're like, "Wait, we could go back and we could kill everyone."
Wait.
They're wanting to make Avatar 2.
Why?
I don't know why.
That's stupid.
Because they want money.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that why they make anything now?
Yeah, that's why we're getting the new James Bond film, and that's why we're getting Pirates in the Caribbean 5.
Excuse you.
Sorry, I had to fix the mic.
And that's why we're getting Minecraft, the campaign
Yeah,
game.
but that is actually going to be good, probably.
I don't know.
being
I
made by
still
Telltale.
don't understand what that is.
I'll give you you can have a look at the magazine a bit.
I'll just Google it. I'll just
Yeah,
Google
do
it all
that.
and
But it's
Weep.
voiced by some cool people. So, yeah, should be awesome.
Better voiceovers than the Lego movie. 'Cause
Lego Movie has some good
that's some
voices.
pretty good voiceovers.
Do you want me to go through them again? Because I got them. Even though we went through in the last podcast.
Oh, you literally just talked about last podcast?
Yeah.
What a coinky dink.
We have Ashley Johnson from Avengers Assembled. I don't know whether that's actually the film or any video games that were made. Dave Fennoy from Batman Arkham Knight, and Billy West from Futurama. So I don't know who any of those are, but I'm guessing because that's fairly
I'm
successful
trying to
stuff.
think of who Billy West voices.
Don't know.
Do you know who I want to see in more sci-fi films? Will Wheaton.
Well, ever since Big Bang Theory, it hasn't been the same.
Yep.
Well, I just love because I watched his Tabletop. You ever watched Tabletop?
No, but I've heard a lot about
It's his
it.
YouTube series,
Yeah.
and he's so into nerd stuff.
Mm.
Oh.
It's weird. It's weird actually
It's
seeing
like,
an
oh, someone give this guy a job. Come on.
Throw him a bone.
It's weird actually seeing this actor or an actor who's into the same sort of stuff as he portrays.
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, Nathan
Do you know what I
Fillion.
found out like a little while ago?
What?
That God knows if this is true. I really hope it's not, to be honest.
Yeah.
But apparently, Robert Downey Jr. When he was younger, he
There you go.
okay,
There's
that's
the cow.
That's the cow. Robert Downey Jr. when he was younger, back in elementary school or whatever.
Yeah.
He ran up to his kid that was reading an original one of the Iron Man comics for when Robert Downey Jr. was that young, and he ripped it out of his hand, tore it up, and called him a nerd.
But that was
Oh.
that is something that Iron Man would do.
Yeah, they should actually put that in the next film.
But it's
Just a cameo to that event in his
But
life.
it's just so But then you went on
You
to
became Iron Man.
play
Yeah.
him now.
Do you think he?
It's really controversial.
Did he
I
actually
don't know.
release that in an interview or something?
Yeah, apparently he was just like.
Wow, that's
something
quite
happened.
ballsy of him because
Yeah.
that would haunt me. Say if I don't know, if I slagged off. I'm just trying to think of a film series that I'm not too into at the moment. Say if all the stuff I say about Avengers, and then someone came up to me randomly and said, "Hey, do you want to play the reboot of Captain America?" It's like, okay.
Oh god.
I don't feel good about this.
I'm so excited for next
I'll do
Captain
it.
America.
Oh.
Yes.
I don't like Captain America
What?
as much as other people, but Spider-Man's in it, so
Yay.
I don't know how I feel because I've recently
Sweet.
got into Captain America, but I'm still quite skeptical about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's cool though.
it's one of the best.
I still don't like all that shit. that
Hashtag best superhero.
Captain America did with all the Legolas bullshit that he did in the second film. I'm sorry. It was too much.
Can I quickly talk about something?
As long as
I
you-
don't know whether any of you are gonna be able to relate to the pain that I went through when I found this out.
Okay.
Who here used to watch Power Rangers when they were a kid?
Yeah.
I saw bits of it.
Okay. So, obviously, every series of Power Rangers, except for the first three, they were all the Mighty Morphin ones, right? Back when I used to watch this when I was little. They all have different themes, don't they? They always have a different theme.
Wild
there was
Force,
Wild Force,
Sunrise,
Dino
SPD.
Thunder, SPD, RPM, all in ones. They all have different themes. The current one that's out at the moment, because my friend still watches them, it's pirates,
Yeah.
and it's Super Mega Force, and it's so cool because like they're really cool designs of like the helmets look like kind of pirate hatty and they look fucking awesome. But guess what they do? They don't have their own abilities. They don't have their own Megazords. They don't have anything like that. They can only use the powers of previous Power Rangers. Every single episode, they constantly switch between different things. They call it like legendary Power Rangers or something.
Right.
So like all of them will turn into all of the Power Rangers from like SPD, or they'll all turn into Power Rangers from Dino Thunder or something. But originally I was like, that's kind of bad. That's that they look cool. You know, they should have their own thing. Pirates are cool anyway, so it'd be cool if they ran with that. This is what got me. There's a legendary Power Rangers form that the 5 of them that can do, where they can all turn into a red Power Ranger from a different series. Oh my god! Me and my 2 friends who just like we were like diehard Power Rangers fans when we were younger. My other mate still is. We just sat there and watched this like compilation video of just like all the different like transformations they've done in the series so far.
Yeah.
And we just were so upset. We were just like, they have ruined.
Was it sort of like that scene that you depicted to me if Star Wars 7 was bad? You just sort of walked out into a field with like a pile of Power Rangers merchandise, just threw a light.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
walked away.
yeah. Just was just like.
Well, they were due to come to a close though.
Yeah.
They have been around.
Since Mystic Force, it
Yeah.
started to go like a bit.
Yeah.
But now it's come to a screeching halt because I can't believe it's just the fact that they were like, yeah, pirate theme, which is cool because who doesn't like pirates? But then they were like, yeah, but then all we can do is rip off other Power Rangers from other series, and then just like also the things that they use to do it are little tiny Power Rangers figures of the like. Of the previous ones, but then turn into keys. So I'm like, so not only are they like, it looks stupid, and they're using a cool idea and then not using it, and then trying to just market toys. It's just, I'm just gonna stop before I
Do
get
you know
too
the
mad.
worst thing about it though?
What?
It will be a raging success and all the kids will love it.
Yep. They won't know any better. They won't
What
know
they'll
any
be able
better.
to-
They
what
won't know of the
what they're
goodness
gonna,
that
things
was
what they can
before.
do from now is now get out all the toys they made years and years ago and resell
That's
them
true.
again.
Yeah.
There is some good to come out of this, but
No, that's
like
not good.
why?
Because it means all of our toys are no longer collectibles.
No, they're still collectibles. They're still worth
They're
something,
not.
but it's like
No,
here.
they won't be.
Here's a collectible that you can get that's exactly the same, but it won't cost you an arm. Like,
That's
You
sucks.
my friend has got like, he's got so many Megazords from like the original ones. He's got so many, it's ridiculous.
but it's not the first time that this has been done before. And again, for the last time today, I will reference Star Wars. One of my favorite collectors in America, who runs a place called Rancho Obi-Wan, he basically opens his museum up to the public, and he has 2 Jawa figures. One is $10, the other one is $120. The only difference is the day they were released and the type of material that their cloth hoods.
That
made
makes
out of.
complete sense.
Yeah, I know exactly, but it is. But he collected both, and it would be great for a collector to say, here's one that is X amount, and here's a readaptation that is X amount, but look how they have proceeded and advanced. Not just with the technology to
Are
be
they
able to make a
the
plastic
little
figure.
3 3/4 inch ones?
Yeah.
Very cool.
So
I think there's some
there will
trouble,
be
right?
some good to go out of there. Yeah.
I just.
I mean, as a collector of figures, I'd certainly like to see some of mine redone. Just to,
Oh yeah, and there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 movie coming out, and I'm really pissed off.
oh, please,
haven't
please,
bothered.
I don't want to
I haven't
no.
bothered watching the first one.
Michael Bay.
No. I don't want to see Megan Fox again.
I don't want to see Megan Fox. I want to see those creepy turtle fucks again.
It didn't look good.
Again, I loved the original live action one. It's so good.
And what about the live
Even
action
though-
one that crossed over with Power Rangers?
Even
that
though
was awesome.
Even though occasionally when one of them opened their mouth, you could see the guy inside.
See his eyes like, help me! This giant turtle has consumed me.
But yeah, I totally agree, and that sucks. I feel your pain.
That was honestly, if it, just go onto YouTube later and just search Super Mega Force, Legendary Power Ranger transformation.
Alex, get screenshot.
And oh god, my friend, wait, I'll send this to you later. Continue talking while I find this picture. But
Words.
But my friend sent me this picture that accurately describes the hate for his thing, because he was watching the video that I was just talking about,
Yeah.
and he paused it right at the part where like his favorite Power Ranger series, the Ninja Force one. Just fucking shit. Right, just talk about stuff. My phone's being a bitch.
We're gonna have to round up soon, but
So hurry up.
yeah. Okay, so thank you very much for listening to our latest episode of Nerdscast. This has been Alex, your temporary host, and
Matt.
We'll say that a bit closer and a bit louder for everyone to hear.
Matt.
It was like exactly the same tone.
And
Adam.
Sophie.
I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for
Goodbye.
listening.